A long time ago, Cambodia and Thailand were two peaceful countries in Southeast Asia. Both had beautiful temples, green rice fields, and rich histories. People in both countries loved their families, worked hard, and prayed for a better future. Even though there were small arguments in the past about land, temple, and history, most people wanted peace. Cambodian and Thai people visited each other's countries, bought goods from each other, and smiled as neighbors. Life was not perfect, but it was peaceful. Until one day, something changed. Near the border of Cambodia and Thailand, a small fight happened between some soldiers. No one knew who started it. Some people said it was an accident, others said it was a misunderstanding, but the situation quickly became serious. Instead of talking and solving the problem calmly, the leaders of Thailand made a sudden decision. They believed they were right, and they wanted to show their strength. Without warning, the Thai military crossed the border and attacked Cambodia. It was the first strike, and it shocked the Cambodian people. Tanks rolled into villages. Soldiers marched into Cambodian land. The skies were filled with fighter jets. Bombs fell on empty fields, and innocent families ran for safety. In just one day, everything changed. Children cried, schools closed, farmers left their homes. Mothers held their babies and ran from the noise of war. Cambodia had not prepared for war. It had not wanted war. But now the country had no choice. It had to protect its land, its people, and its future. The Cambodian army stood strong. Many young men and women volunteered to defend the country. Across the country, people came together to help. Monks prayed. Doctors helped the wounded. Families shared food with one another. Even though they were scared, Cambodians were united. They were not fighting because they wanted to. They were fighting because they had to. Cambodia had always loved peace, but now it had to stand and defend itself. As days passed, the war continued. Cities near the border were destroyed. Historical temples were damaged. Families lost their homes. Both sides suffered. Even some Thai people were surprised and sad. Many of them asked, "Why did our army attack first? Why are we fighting our neighbors?" In Thailand, many citizens protested in the streets, asking their leaders to stop the war. They wanted peace, not pain. The world began to watch. International leaders, the United Nations, and nearby countries saw the sadness and fear. They asked both countries to stop fighting. "Please sit down and talk," they said. "War brings nothing but death and pain." At first, no one listened. But after weeks of fighting, after thousands of lives were affected, both governments finally agreed to meet and talk. They sat at a table, not with guns, but with words. Peace talks began. It was not easy. There was anger, sadness, and pain. But slowly, with the help of peace leaders, both countries agreed to end the war. Thailand pulled its soldiers back across the border. Cambodia began to rebuild. The war was over, but the damage was deep. People returned to broken homes. Some found nothing left, but they were still strong. Cambodian people are like the trees. They bend, but they do not break. Villages started planting rice again. Schools reopened. Children laughed once more, and everywhere people remembered the lesson. War is never the answer. Even when one country attacks first, both countries lose. Peace is always better. Cambodia forgave, but it did not forget. It built stronger friendships with other countries and promised to protect its people better. Thailand also learned from its mistake. The people there felt sorry, and some even traveled to help rebuild what was broken. This story is not real, but it teaches us something real. War hurts everyone. It destroys homes, breaks families, and ends dreams. No matter who starts it, the pain is shared by all. That's why we must always choose peace. We must talk, listen, forgive, and understand. Cambodia and Thailand are neighbors forever. It is better to live together in peace than to fight in anger, because at the end of the day, no one wins in war, but everyone wins in peace.